From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. His side destined for one of the top picks in the draft. Only 2 wins so far this season. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys already division champs, but still seeding to play for this week and beyond. Welcome, everybody, tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And here we go from the Motor City. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Penix working from the gun. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie starter out of Michigan State University.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They go play action on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going play action. He's thrown deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. It's Penix yet again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hut.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Ready up.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Down. Ready, go.
1st down, play action. He rolls to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again to throw on 2nd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Penix now against a blitz. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3 now. Now Penix off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
On the set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
On the ready.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hut, hut.
They are throwing it again. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready, set.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's foray up the middle, nets about 3. Divine Diablo there on the tackle.
Ready, break.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Down, set.
Looking to throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Set, hut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Penix now on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Come on, set. Bronco leading.
On first down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Second down now, they need 7. Penix is going to throw again. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Penix. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings him 4th down. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Lions ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Now, Ryan, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hut.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Set. Ready.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Set. Ready. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. This gets the 1st and more. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. And it's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:54 left in the half. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Set.
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Set. Hut. Black. 95. Set.
Sticking to the air here. Got a man over the middle. It's St. Brown. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Ready.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready. Rail. Yellow. Here we go. Set. 4. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Goal to go. It's a pass play. toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our tour around the
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, hut.
A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
On the set.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Down. Set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Let's go now. Ready.
1st down, play action. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Ready. Set. Go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Running in the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. First and 10 from the 32. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Penix on first down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Lions get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were...
Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he's going to have this one down to the 28. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Set, ready.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Jump ball caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact.
Ready.
So that brings up fourth and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. Pass it down close. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
Set. 10 black. 10 cycle. Beetle blue. Set.
He's going to throw it again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Down. Hut.
Gibbs. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Headed out right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone. But the defense rises to the occasion.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
Gained a little bit there. It kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. Punt team on the field. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions football, and Brock, they have got to be happy about the great lead they've built. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set, hut.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield. This finds St. Brown. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Let's go. Ready.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Pass play coming here. And he's got it. It's in close. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Penix working from the gun. He's calling his own number again. And he'll go down after fighting his way into the 32.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. We'll get to Robinson. Very small gain, if anything here. Maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Play fake. Penix. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Oh, Penix lost it. Going the other way. Lions have it. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Lions are running them out of the building. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Falcons trying to do some window dressing. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. On 1st down, here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Penix gets this one to London. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. From the red zone on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goal.
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Drake London with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take 7 points off the deficit. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Nice cut through the defense it goes. Room to burn. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.